Okay, you see this bar behind me? This smoky bar? I would avoid that place like the plague. Okay, so it just means I would strongly avoid it. So, what is the plague? Well, let's take a look here. This was a period of time. It was called the. It's called the bubonic plague, right? Short for short, they call it the plague, right? And they're talking about this period, this what is it, 7 year period where it was a deadly plague where 50 million people were killed, right? And so we have this expression, avoid it like the plague, okay? Like this bar. So I like going to bars, but I don't like cigarette smoke. And so I would avoid this like the plague. So let's take a look at some examples here that I've got set up for you. It's just a creative way to say something, right? Okay. Um, I think I got it. Okay. So the secret to losing weight is maybe I can make this even a little bit bigger. The secret to losing weight is to avoid carbohydrates like the plague. And if you do that, you can lose weight uh, pretty easily. You just have to get used to not eating carbs. All right. I avoid places that allow smoking like the plague. And I will usually check it in advance. Means I strongly avoid it. Okay. So she filed a frivolous assault charge against him, sexual assault charge against him, and now he avoids ring girls like the plague. Okay, so what I am referring to is this situation here where this guy, this is pretty typical to take a picture of the ring girl. She gets paid for nothing except looking hot, right? So this is like a tradition. I don't know what she was expecting. Well, you know. So she acted like she pulled him over to take a picture, and he put his arm around her waist. I don't know what was he supposed to do. Like uh, go over her shoulder or like what? Okay. Um, and now she's acting all like I had this set up so that the quality should be better than this. Um, but anyway, I'm sorry it's so blurry. Why is this so unclear? Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, so then now he avoids the ring girl like the plague. So this after this, then okay, so he moves over to the other side. He doesn't want anything to do with her. See, look at this. They're even trying to get them, right? Oh, don't be shy, right? So he doesn't. So they've taken it too far and they've ruined the whole thing. And then one day, eventually, they will eliminate ring girls completely, and these people will all lose their jobs, and they don't just get paid to take photos and be hot anymore. Well, she can touch him, but ridiculous. Okay, that's what happens when you take things too far. Is that the same girl? I don't think so. Anyway, uh, so he avoids the ring girls like the plague, and I used to uh, I used to work for this uh, company that they parked cars, right? And it was mostly guys because it was a kind of a very physical job, and not many women came in to apply. And one day, uh, you know, this cute girl came in looking for a job, and the manager told her, "Sorry, we're not looking for anybody right now." And I knew that was not really true, right? That they could have hired somebody, and so she left, right? And I said, "Man, I would have hired her right away." He goes, "No." He goes, "No, I avoid hiring women like the plague." He said, because first of all the guys go crazy, right? And they start showing off and trying to impress her maybe, and they forget about their job. And also there could be lots of problems with somebody just saying something to her that she didn't like, and then she files some kind of a sexual harassment claim, and so it for him it was just easier not to hire them at all. So I guess you know, there's such a thing as taking things too far, I think. Anyway, so to avoid something like the plague means to avoid it completely. Okay, so I will talk to you on the next idiom.